In NCIS Season 22, the ongoing investigation into Gabriel LaRoche as a potential mole takes an intriguing turn in the mid-season finale. A new suspect, Lennox Kincaid, a maintenance worker, subtly emerges as a potential covert operator. Kincaid, who is tasked with fixing the heat in the NCIS bullpen, could have overheard sensitive information during his work, especially regarding Nick Torres' undercover operation. This new twist raises questions about Kincaid's role, making the plot more complex and interesting than the initial focus on LaRoche. If Kincaid is indeed the mole, it would add depth to LaRoche's character, shifting his role from potential suspect to a strict rule follower and creating further intrigue within the NCIS team. NCIS Season 22 secretly introduced another suspect in its LaRoche mole case. While NCIS has been focusing on Gabriel LaRoche as the titular agency's potential mole, the Season 22 mid-season finale subtly presents an alternative. A new figure emerges in NCIS Season 22, Episode 9, and the guest star could be the agency's covert operator. All the while, Seamus Devers' NCIS villain could be a distraction. The new deputy director first appeared in the NCIS Season 22 premiere. LaRoche was the Inspector General of the Department of Defense, and the team suspected he leaked intel because he was the only person outside their trusted colleagues who had access to the information. However, when taking a second look at the NCIS Season 22 premiere, the team only suspects LaRoche because he has access to the file, and a broad scope of NCIS employees could know about Nick Torres' undercover operation. Therefore, the behavior of one seemingly innocent character with unauthorized access to sensitive information at the heart of the holiday episode's most driving yet subtle narratives is worth examining. The heat is out in the bullpen, and the maintenance snafu with the NCIS Season 22 cast donning their coats could be more than a silly inconvenience. NCIS Season 22, Episode 9 teases Lennox Kincaid as a potential mole. The folksy maintenance worker act could be a disguise. While LaRoche distracts the team in Episode 9, Lennox Kincaid, the maintenance person, subtly emerges as another potential mole. The maintenance worker is at the heart of the episode because he is tasked with fixing the bullpen's heat. He bustles around NCIS Director Leon Vance's office and bullpen, apparently doing his job. The heat isn't out in Vance's office, where Lennox works to restore warm air to the rest of the building. Therefore, Mr. Kincaid overhears Vance, Parker, and LaRoche discussing their case. He even offered to dismiss himself convincingly, but the NCIS director insisted he stay and work. Lennox Kincaid could have easily overheard the details of Nick's undercover operation with the Cali cartel, an information leak NCIS couldn't trace in the premiere. It likely isn't the first time the alleged maintenance worker has overheard Vance discuss sensitive information. Lennox Kincaid could have easily overheard the details of Nick's undercover operation with the Cali cartel, an information leak NCIS couldn't trace in the premiere. As the heat miraculously turns on at the episode's end, Mr. Kincaid bids Knight and McGee farewell. Watching that scene, I wonder whether Mr. Kincaid, knowing he is responsible for fixing the heat, is the one who broke it to begin with, since the snafu positions him in the NCIS director's office, where he can covertly overhear classified information. Why Lennox Kincaid being NCIS Season 22's mole is more interesting than LaRoche. The possibilities are endless if things aren't what they seem. If Lennox Kincaid is the NCIS mole, it's way more interesting than LaRoche being dirty. We know from the NCIS Season 22 premiere that LaRoche's office was investigating a mole. Therefore, it makes sense that SecNav promoted LaRoche to the NCIS deputy director position rather than hiring from within. As such, it also adds up that LaRoche is genuinely just a mint-munching rule follower investigating an information leak, and that someone else is responsible. With Lennox Kincaid emerging as another potential suspect, it presents more questions and makes the situation more interesting since we know virtually nothing about him. Suppose Lennox Kincaid is the mole, it creates exciting new possibilities for LaRoche's character, too. Despite halting their investigation, the deputy director acted somewhat graciously in the mid-season finale, giving the team credit where it was due. Rather than being a dirty agent in NCIS, it could be that LaRoche just likes rules, so he clashes with the NCIS team, which traditionally colors outside the lines. The development, paired with NCIS teasing Vance's retirement, means LaRoche could advance to NCIS director, opening the deputy director position for Sean Murray's Timothy McGee, who is still sour about losing the promotion to LaRoche.